What up? What up? What's sibbity? What's happening? Let's go wrap up, aka kicking it with the cousins. What's going on, brother?
What's up, baby? What's up? Another Kicking It with the Cousins episode. I'm ready. I'm ready. Got a lot of stuff on the agenda today, so let's get into it, brother. Man, let's talk some good stuff about the hobby.
Yeah, man. The first thing I want to do is kick it off. I got a lot of DMs this week. I don't know about you, but with the one subject that we talked about with Corky, and
Uh
it
huh.
was that's the one you've been waving the flag. So I definitely gave you your props on that. But that was the sign on autographed rookies, signed or auto, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
rookie cards. And like Corky, it was funny because Corky was like on one side of the fence. And by the time we were done, and it wasn't even about like trying to change his mind. It was you were just kind of giving a different perspective. And
Right.
he was like, "Yeah, you've convinced me now. I think you're right." And like I said, I mean, you've been waving that flag forever. So
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like little by little you see it in the hobby, people talking about getting actual rookie cards signed by the player. And I just it always was funny to me. It's like, why wouldn't you want that player's best card, quote unquote, and then obviously have that particular player not only touch it and have it in his possession, but actually sign it. Everybody, talking about on card auto these days. That's the big thing. So why wouldn't you want their best card with an on card auto? It just, makes sense. And it's more so for the more of the vintage players up into the 80s and 90s. But
Yeah.
even still, like for example, the AJ Green that I got signed when my brother took the actual card down to get it
Oh,
signed
oh,
in
AJ Brown,
Philadelphia.
AJ Brown. I'm like
That's
AJ
what I said.
Green.
AJ Green, Brown, So
Yeah,
it was funny those the colors
yeah,
and stuff. No, AJ Brown, but yeah, when he had that game after the Steelers when he had the 3 touchdowns. So my brother took the card down, he had it signed, and when I brought it back, I was like, "Man, this is dope."
yeah,
So why
yeah,
yeah, why wouldn't you want that?
yeah. I know. And like you said, little by little, you can see the narrative changing,
Yeah.
so to speak. Because I was talking to Rob, we were talking the other day. We were talking on the phone, and he's starting to collect a bunch of the iconic ones that they're
Yeah.
signed. And we got to talking about it. I was like, "Yeah, man, Oz has been waving that for a while." He's like, "For real?" I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "He's been." Wasn't that your first card, the Barkley, right?
Yeah, that was my like, without even knowing, that was it,
Yeah,
'cause I thought it was a Gem Mint 10 Barkley. When I seen it, I was like, "Damn, this is a Gem Mint 10, you know, Fleer 86," and then it has a signature on it too. I was like, "Oh my god, this nobody has this," so I got it, bought it, but I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cheap for his rookie with his signature, but I'll take it." Not that it
yeah,
was cheap, it was about $1,000 at the time, but it was my first big purchase and not realizing that it was a PSA DNA label, which
yeah,
was just for Gem Mint 10 on the auto alone. Which now it's even better for me because it's the 86 Fleer rookie, and then it has a perfect signature on it. So got some
yeah,
people in the house right there.
yeah,
Big
man. Got some
John
people in the
collectors
house.
cards. What up? What up? What up? We got the Irish Flyers collector, the
Yeah, the commission.
commish.
Yeah, commish will be dropping in later. Which, by the way, as always, the link is up at the top of the chat. Feel free to click on it and join us. Yeah. So the commish says, "Yeah, you convinced me, Young Guns Auto, for me." And
Yeah, I
I've
mean the
eh,
commish was on the fence with that getting
mhm.
one of the young guns. So is that for Couturier? For
Yeah,
Coop?
yeah, and yeah, yeah, and it's only because, like, I mean, I was the same way because the hobby says so. But like you said, I mean, you've always been like, "Nah, dude, just do what
Yeah,
makes
well, I
you
mean,
feel
we
good."
got into that argument about the Ric Flair.
Yeah, Yeah,
Your one of your very first cards is like, "Dude, you got a dope ass Ric Flair, the gold without a 50, right?"
yeah,
I always get confused because you can get
yeah.
a
I know.
gold out of 10, gold out of 50, gold out of 99, depending on whichever set. But the gold you had was at a 50 for the tops. Was that chrome
It was Topps Chrome. Yeah, yeah. The
for
five
wrestling? Yeah.
timers. Yeah,
Yep, five timers club. So yeah, I mean, you got that dope gold Ric Flair, and I was like, dude, you getting that sign? You're like, nah, nah, nah. I forget who you said you spoke to.
it was just a hobby in general. Like I was
Yeah, but I
talking to
think
a
you gave
couple
a
of
shout
different
out. I
people.
think you reached out to one
Yeah,
of the wrestling guys, that are,
yeah,
because at that point in time, you were in contact with a lot of the wrestling dudes, and that's why you
yeah,
got onto that. And they were like, "No, no, no, leave that alone.
yeah,
Get something else signed."
yeah,
And, that's what you did.
yeah,
And
yeah. But it's all good. I mean, I
yeah.
have it there, and yeah, maybe one day. I mean, well, the one thing Ric Flair does not. There's not a lack of signing
Mhm.
appearances for Ric Flair, so
Well,
that's
I mean, there's not many left though.
yeah, I know, dude. With the lifestyle he lives, I'm surprised he's made it this long.
Tell me about it.
It's wild. That's why, like, oh, you gotta exercise and eat right. And like Rick's like, "Psst, bro, hell with all that, bro." It's like he goes, if you get one ride, I'm gonna make it count. So,
They gotta get a like a dope ass, movie about him,
oh yeah,
Netflix.
yeah. I'm sure that. Yeah, I mean, that guy. There's no lack of material to make any kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And he's got whatever. I'm not gonna get too deep into a Ric Flair rabbit hole, but yeah, there's some stuff in there that has happened over the years, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, just recapping that, you like I said, you've been on that for a while, and we'll see. Like obviously, like a lot of those guys, they're not around anymore. So
Mhm, mhm.
and that makes them even more.
Yeah, but that's the point, and I know, Rob had that roundtable, Rob, sports car
Mm,
therapist, where he had that one dude that just from the gate was doing all that, just getting all
yeah,
these rookies signed, and a lot of people were thinking he's crazy, and here he is with one of the craziest collections of autographs that if you see it, you're like, "Holy sh
yeah,
that's sick."
yeah, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. But besides that, so I had my first story sale
How about
this.
that?
Yeah, it was not yesterday, before.
Yep.
And yeah, it was cool. I was like, I had all this stuff just laying around, and the only reason it came up was because I saw, uh, oh man, forgetting his name right now. I gotta look for it because I want to give him a shout out. Someone had sent me a Randall Cunningham card, and it was jersey numbered
Mhm.
with an on card auto. It's not a game used patch, three color patch, but it's not game used. It's whatever it is, player worn. But like I always say, at least the on card auto is there,
Mhm.
and his jersey number. I don't have one like that. I don't have any. I have a bunch of on card autos, but not a jersey number. And the
Yep.
jersey, I do have a jersey number, but it's not autos.
Gotcha.
So yeah, man. So I saw that, and I'm like, ah, man, I really didn't want to dip into the funds as I'm scrolling here looking for this. But anyways, I'll find it. So if you're listening, my brother, I'm sorry. I'm looking for it. But there's like all these DMs to run through, man. It was like the last couple of days with that, like I said, with that Corky thing, I got a lot of DMs on that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, yeah. But
Welcome back, Corky. See money in the house.
yeah, man, yeah. Shout out to Corky, man. Corky, once we
Yeah.
get him loose a little bit, yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
gets
yeah. At first it's funny because when we're at the post office, dude, all he does is crack jokes. He's singing. He's like the life of the party. Everybody be all serious, pissed off in their case, dreading the day. And here's Corky singing, whistling, cracking jokes. And you get him in front of a camera. It's like, dude, relax, calm down, just be yourself. But
yeah.
once he opened up, we got some good stuff out of him.
Yeah, yeah, and he's always, yeah, like it's crazy once he kind of opens up. But yeah, so getting back to that, so I was like, damn, man, I didn't want to dip into the funds, and so you know what, it's time to have the hobby pay for the hobby. So I started, digging through and stuff that I don't like as much anymore. It's been sitting around forever. I put some stuff up, and sure enough, man, I was able to move some cards. I shipped them out yesterday like a good little boy right away. I don't want to be
Yeah.
sitting on anybody's money, giving the tracking, did as package them as best as I could
Nice.
and got them out. Yeah, I ended up moving one, two, three, about 4 or 5 cards, something like that. So it was nice, dude. I didn't have to come out of my pocket for nothing.
You still got the Jordan and the Joe
I
Montana?
do, yeah, I do. I do. Those are two cards, man, that it's just strange to me. And maybe I might be high on the price of the Joe, but I
Mhm.
know the Jordan is right there. It's It's right at comps or right a little bit above, or I forget, like, it's like that card's between, like, 1,100 and 1,300, give or take the day.
Mm.
The Joe, I don't know, man. I don't know how to, like, price it or whatever. It's just it's a on-card auto, it's jersey numbered, it's game use patch.
So it checks all
It's
the
it
boxes.
checks all the boxes, yeah, so I don't know, but hey, I have no problem.
Except for quarterback because, Joe's a nobody.
Yeah, apparently.
You
I
know, if
mean,
that
so
was, Joe Burrow,
yeah, I
now
know
we're
it's
talking.
yeah, it's pretty evident, I guess, that he is a nobody because it's whatever, nobody yeah, but it's whatever, I have no problems holding on to that, like, it's
Yeah.
cool. I will hold on to that card, and I love it, it's a dope Joe has a really nice signature. It's like, it's kinda weird the way he signs, and he signs a lot, but it's cool. I just think that it's cool having the jersey number, multicolored patch, because
Mhm.
that uniform only has 2 colors,
Yeah, yeah.
so,
Now you got that from, Skull Cards, right?
No, no, I bought
Oh,
that a while ago online. Guy's
I
name
could have
is
sworn you
escaping me
got
right
that
now.
from Skull.
No,
Okay.
yeah, no, the stuff I bought from him was Cunningham, but yeah, I got that on Instagram, man, a while back, and it's been
Mm.
sitting in my case for a while, but that was nice to move. I ended up moving mostly wrestlers and that Jokic, Jokic I got in a trade.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, the Jokic it was a cool patch though. Yeah, it was like
No, that was nice. Now
yeah,
that one you got from Sam.
yeah, yeah, I got that from Sam,
I remember
sports
when you
card.
got that one, he's like, "Yeah, I got a Jokic." I was like, "Really? You better send
Yeah,
that back. What the hell are you and Sam doing with a damn Jokic?
yeah,
Should
yeah.
be
It was
ashamed of
just
yourselves." Diehard Philly fans messing around with Jokic's.
yeah, yeah. It was just part of a it was part of a trade to make things kind of evened up and
Yeah.
stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'll take it, whatever. I mean, at the time, I was like, this obviously people love him. We don't. We're missing the boat on him. But
Now, you know what? Like, dude, it all gets back to it's not it's almost that not the hobby, but the NBA has made me despise this dude. It's like and I
yeah,
really don't despise him. I just it's the fact of the whole Embiid and, Jokic thing.
yeah,
Shame, shame, shame.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's
As we're
not
recording, the Sixers are getting smacked by the
no, no,
Grizzlies.
it's only
Did
an
they come back?
8-point game. That's easy,
Ah, okay,
easy.
that's cool. Well, they were getting when I
Yeah,
walked
well,
away, they were getting smacked. But
Desmond Bane had, like, 8 threes in the first quarter. Like,
yeah, yeah,
come on,
well,
bro.
that's gonna happen. That's gonna
That's not
happen.
gonna happen. That's, like,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So Ed Kukui is here, Manny Flores,
Hey!
aka Manny. What's going on, brother? We haven't spoken since we last spoke,
We
basically.
haven't spoken since we last spoke. Mr. Flores in the house. Too
Yeah, for
thick.
sure.
Here we
And of
go.
course, you got it. Yeah, Manny is an excellent troll in the
He
comments,
he
man.
is one
I
of the
like that.
best.
Yeah, I like that, man. I respect the troll game. He's pretty creative with that
I'm
stuff.
I'm pretty surprised, Splenda's not in here, joining the
Yeah,
Jokic love.
he's busy doing push-ups. But so I want to get to what's going to be the main event of this episode because
Uh-huh,
I think this is going to spark a little bit of a conversation here. Uh, three parts to this thing. We're putting in our second group sub, which commish, you're cute, and anytime you want to call in, feel free. We so you the commission myself, we're man, this one's like 30 or 40 card sub. I think it's up there, and you have like 80% of them, but that's neither here nor there. So we're doing that. And as I'm filling out the paper, I was like, dude, so you gave a bunch of raw stuff, and here's the commish. We'll bring him in. What's up, brother? And so yeah, well, the commish gets all queued up. Don't worry.
nice.
So anyway, so we're getting the submission ready, and
Hey.
you give me these slabs, and I'm like, wait a minute. This guy accused me of being a PSA fanboy. I was gonna be, this, that, and the other. And you give me some stuff for uh crossover. And I'm
Mhm.
like, look at this guy. So explain yourself why you call me a PSA fanboy, but you get a free pass.
I'm not saying I get a free pass. What I said is I'm a fan of Beckett's.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm not switching out any Beckett's, but at the time, when PSA wasn't, grading well, they were grading stuff, but at a ridiculous price, 150, $200,
Yeah.
250. SGC obviously became ahead of the market when it came to grading, and they had a very good price points. A lot of the cars that were going out there were graded SGC. So I picked up a couple SGC 10s, a couple Iversons, an Embiid, a couple other things, which at the time were cool. But now that PSA obviously is in the mix with a good price point, I said, you know what, let me just go see. I'm gonna send them as is. I'm not cracking them out the slab. I'm not doing that. But if it crosses over to a 10 PSA, cool. If not, send it back. I'll pay for the visual. I'll probably be getting charged a lot and not getting anything done based on what happened today. Wouldn't put it past them. But yeah, I'm gonna press my luck and see
Yeah,
if it'll cross over from SGC to PSA 10, and if not, I'll just keep it in the SGC slab. But if it
yeah.
was Beckett 9.5, 10, I'm not messing with that. I'm cool with the Beckett slab.
I got you. Okay, fair enough. Um, Commish, we're gonna tee you up and bring you in here. I see you have the Guinness jersey rocking. So
Yeah.
Love
yeah,
it.
Hockey jersey, baby.
yeah, for sure. It's tis the season for the
Yeah,
Guinness. Oh, okay.
bring that mic up closer or get closer because I could barely hear you.
How about now?
There you
There you
go.
go.
There
Yeah,
you
there
go.
you go. Now we can hear you. So
You
look
gotta
at
hold it
this
like
guy.
that.
I think so because my little table here in front of me, so I can get my office behind me. Otherwise, you can see
I got you.
a messy guest room.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
Manny again trolling saying that's because I'm a millionaire and I want, nothing but PSA.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for
PSA
sure.
fan. You want to talk about PSA fanboy?
Yeah, yeah.
Easy killer. This guy over here, Mr. Slim Jim. Us working men eyes. Yes, exactly. You understand what's going on. Thank you, Manny. You
Right,
Yeah.
know, the people's mailman can only afford so much.
right.
Yeah.
So now that PSA granted us, us peasants, access to their lovely grading system, I went ahead and said if I, I'm still keeping it in the slab. I'm not cracking it out. I'm not trying to
Yeah,
do that whole rigmarole.
yeah. Well, you have two tens and you have a nine. So the two tens, if anything, I think they stand a chance. But I'm thinking, I'm like, is there any way that PSA takes a nine
No,
and
see what
says,
what's the nine? You sure I got a
yeah,
nine?
there was an Iverson in there that was a nine. Yeah, you had two Iversons and the MJ. And
Mm.
yeah, there was one that's a nine. I was like, there's no way that they do that.
Oh, well,
But
you got to send me a picture of that. I don't remember that. I might have just sent it by accident.
yeah, well, yeah. Um, but so let's talk about what happened today. You got your Ken Carl back.
No,
So
tell the whole story.
yeah, well,
You guys
okay. So
went.
we go, yeah. So we
Auto.
go, we go to the shop to do the submission, and the guy's like, "Hey, he goes, I was gonna call you. Your cards came in." So the commish had a Hank Aaron, 56 Hank Aaron, and then you had the the Ken Carl because those two got sent off. They kind of went off in their own separate ways because they weren't they didn't fall into the modern uh sub that we were,
Well, they were
did.
PSA DNA, so they
Right,
were
right.
going for
Well,
the
they were,
autos.
yeah, the one was
Everything
the
else had
auto.
come back when this was 5 months ago, I believe in
Oct-
October.
October. Yep. We figured
Yeah,
October.
Yep,
We got the other
October.
submissions back in early January.
Yep. So we're looking, end of February, still waiting, having no idea. So we got this whole thing together to go ahead and do another submission. And I was like, thank God, let's try to get a hold of Mr. Bean, see what's going on with the other cards. So you guys show up and he's like, hey,
Yeah.
good news.
Yep.
Got your cards.
Yeah. Although he did tell us we got good news and bad news.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. But don't
But
so these guys, they get the good news and the bad news. So I'm here minding my own business,
working
delivering
hard.
the mail in a great mood today. Looking forward to getting on live tonight with my peoples right here. And Tony calls me up. He's like, "Hey, good news and bad news. Yeah, we got your Ken Carl back. Oh, great, sweet, awesome." And then I'll let you say what you said next. Go ahead. What
Yeah.
happened next?
It's like good
I ain't
news, we got
saying
it back. Bad news, it's not in the slab. So basically, and this is something that's why I was like, I looked at it, I couldn't find it. Maybe someone in the chat or someone, when someone listens to this, please DM us. We might be missing something. Basically, the explanation he was given, and Neil, correct me if I'm wrong here. The lady said
yeah.
something to the effect that they don't grade art cards now,
Yeah. Yeah.
but we weren't looking to grade the art card. It was authenticate the auto.
Right.
And Neil, go ahead. I know that you were paying attention a lot more than I was because once he said that, I was thinking about how this man was going to be
Yeah.
a
I
total
did shift
lunatic.
focus. I got some sweats. I was like, oof. I was gonna be having. I was like, oh, geez. Well, yeah. First of all, because it was your auto from the National, which already had the sticker on the back from who was
TriStar.
the TriStar, and with a QR code. So it was a simple, what we all thought, it was a
Right.
simple certification. Just you wanted it in a PSA slab, and so yeah, he just said that they didn't put in a slab, and but they did charge you.
Oh yeah, that's the icing on
That
the
was the
cake.
beauty. That's the key. So not just that it didn't get graded. That sometimes you get those moments. But
Right.
oh, by the way, here we're charging you. Like,
Right.
wait, what?
So
That
not
was
only
the
do you have my Grail card in your possession from October, basically
yeah.
5 months going through the stages, because last time we
Mhm.
checked about 2 months ago when we got the other stuff, it was at stage 3. Shout out to
Yeah.
my man, Siempre Pa'lante Pecas, Giraldo Alvarez, Giraldo Luis
There you go.
Alvarez. Shout out, brother. So yeah, man, these guys at PSA, they had our cards for the auto PSA DNA. So I'm thinking, okay, cool, whatever. It's gonna take some time. And and let me tell you, I was super excited to get this thing back in a slab.
Mhm.
All I wanted was the auto authenticated. I know
Mhm.
obviously PSA is not gonna grade the card. It's an art card from Ken Carl, so
Right.
obviously it's not licensed. They're not gonna do that. But I've seen 3x5 cards, just a blank card graded by PSA. They do the
Mhm.
auto DNA. I've seen baseballs. I've seen, the whole nine, baseball bats. They'll do all that. They'll grade that. But you're telling me a Ken Carl art card, you cannot slab it up? And
Yeah.
then not only that, you keep it for 5 months and then you slap me in the face and take $50 on top of that.
Yeah.
Like what? Somebody, come on, we got all these listeners out here, these people in the hobby. Somebody help me understand what the hell just happened and why I'm getting my favorite card back basically naked now. It's not even in the Ken Carl slab anymore. The seal's been broken
Right.
on that. So now I'm
Yeah.
really pissed.
Yeah.
You actually owe 55. I got hit with a $5 service
Jesus
charge for
Christ, man. I
using
gotta pay freaking Tony some BS. Like, I already give this man enough money. Here's some more for nothing.
it. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't.
I know that you so the next step is you're gonna like so you try to call PSA
Yeah.
today.
So yeah. So
Go
we're
ahead.
talking about icing, and now here's the frosting on the cake. So
I fo-
I get all this information. I said before I call, PSA, let me try to get all the information so I don't sound like an idiot here. And they'll be like, well, sir, if you read the bylaws and the sub
Right.
descriptions here and bylaw 62, it clearly states here you cannot have an auto on an art card. So I was like, let me Google this stuff. And I Googled, does PSA authenticate autos on art cards? What's the deal with PSA and art cards? What's the, trying to figure out,
Yeah.
the algorithm to see PSA no bueno. And
no
Manny
bueno.
says we got robbed. Yeah, and basically,
Mhm.
so I could not find anything about PSA saying they wouldn't authenticate that autograph. So I call up. They put you through the whole thing. Welcome to PSA. Our hours are from 9 o'clock to blah 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 Pacific Standard Time. The callback queue is currently full for the day. Please call tomorrow to go ahead and access the callback queue. Make sure you call early. Gotta go. Peace out. Bye. And I was like, what? Callback queue? I don't even get to, bro. I didn't even get to talk to a freaking robot. It was just like, yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I
full,
told you.
bro. We got so many people calling our ass right now. You are not a concern, brother.
Yeah, I told you that was like it's worse than calling unemployment. You could
Yeah. So then I was like, well, shoot, let me because Tony and talking to these guys, they're like, well, I don't know,
Hey, we just gave you what the man
they were just
told you.
hemming and hawing, hemming and hawing, hemming and
That was
hawing.
it.
I said, well, get me the number to Mr. Beans, the guy we submitted with. Let me see if I can get a little bit more information from him. So Tony gets me the number. I said, Tony, stay on the phone. Let's do a three-way call. That way you can hear exactly what he says. So when we get on the live tonight, we can, bounce back and forth exactly what PSA said. So Tony, what happened when we called Mr. Beans?
He was closed. So, so it was like it was just a series of unfortunate events. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to tomorrow. You're gonna call PSA at 6 a.m. You're gonna get in the queue. You're gonna call the hobby shop just to get his because like I said he talked to the PSA rep because he called right away. And What's funny is yours wasn't the only one. There was another gentleman there who submitted a Kobe that's kind of something similar. So while we're sitting there, the commissioner's there, and he's like, "Uh oh," because
Yeah. Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, because I was ready to submit a raw autographed Gretzky card that I have. So all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what? Wait, I'm not. I didn't want to get. I didn't want to get the PSA to end up slapping me in the face, pulling my pants down, and stealing my
Yeah,
wallet too. Like if it was the same thing. Like I just don't understand the why they would charge if they're not going to authenticate, or why they didn't refuse it
Yeah.
and go through the process. Like that's where I'm all about customer service with regards to a business. I'm a business manager for a very successful national brand, and the fact that they didn't refuse it right out the gate is what I find most frustrating to me. Not just
Yeah.
because Oz is one of my closest friends and I'm in his corner, but why was it? Why were you charged? What's that $50 for? Because you got that sticker, the PSA sticker, which is around the side of the cardboard that they sent it with. That when you go to pull up the serial code to look up what it might say about the card, this number is not valid. Blah blah. So it's
Yeah.
like
So it's an
it's
invalid number.
invalid number. It's like, well, what's the point of the sticker? What did you get? And that's what I hope you find out is what did my $50 get me other than $50 less money in my pocket for cards? And why didn't you refuse it? You know, if they don't authenticate it, they should not have accepted it. And just sorry, we can't authenticate this, even
Yeah.
though it's the most simple authentication on the planet because somebody else already did it. Because all they had to do was look at the QR code,
Yeah.
see the date it was done, where it was at. They could have validated that themselves. I just think
yeah,
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So I agree with Manny. Let's riot because so Jeremy's actually headed to PSA, I guess the main office there in a couple weeks. You know, definitely,
right.
man. Like I said, if we could find out exactly, and if PSA just doesn't do it, cool. But I, like you said, you
Yeah.
kept it for 5 months. You got your stuff done. You know, you
Mhm.
got your auto authenticated. Would you get a PSA one?
Oh no, mine
No,
wasn't
no,
an
there was
auto. That
one.
was just a 56
Oh, so
raw
it's just
ank iron.
authentic. Okay.
Just
No,
a
oh, yeah,
mine.
that's right. That's
Mine
right.
because
So
it was vintage.
okay, so
Everything
there was
else
a
was
whole thing of
modern.
yeah.
Mine was vintage.
But
Yeah,
either way, you got yours done and I got mine rejected and
Mhm.
don't and that's the only thing with PSA, dude. It's like this whole everything's a secret, you know, and we talk about tag grading and where everything is out in the open,
Yeah.
why you got what you got. This is why we didn't do this. This is exactly why you got this grade, and you can go down to the number exactly what it is. PSA is just like all secrecy. If you get a 10, great. If you get a 9, sorry. If you get an 8, I couldn't tell you why.
Yeah. And
Don't
part
call
of
me,
it
don't
could
bother
be
me.
Nope, sorry. Part of it could be like, having using an LCS. Maybe he doesn't have information that he could or should or doesn't know what to ask the questions. And it's a learning experience for all of us because Tony, you found that one post from somebody when you were
yeah.
looking up sketch cards and art cards that somebody looked like a statement back from them. So, which would have been nice if that was provided to you back
But even
with
still,
regards to your card.
that Tony, do you have that in front of you? That statement?
Yeah, I can look it up while I'm looking for that. And the kicker was, so like I said, the other gentleman had submitted a
Oh
Kobe.
yeah, yeah,
He got hit for $75 and no slab. So there's no rhyme or reason why. Like, okay,
hmm
so he got hit for 75. He's like, well, he shouldn't feel too bad. He only got hit for 50. I got
Yeah.
75 is the same thing.
So what was they don't know, was it
They
not a
cannot tell if it was real or
real?
fake.
I
Okay, so there was
guess,
no
or
authentication.
it was that, or using their specific autograph authentication.
Authentication.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
because they also submitted. They just got it back when we were there. They just got it back from BGS. So they did it to PSA a couple months ago. They sent it to BGS. BGS did the same thing, but they told them you should submit this to BAS, their Beckett autograph services or whatever, and then it would, get slabbed or authenticated or whatever. Which is what I was like, can you send my Gretzky with that Kobe, please? Because I'm like, I don't know what to
Yeah.
do with it because um,
Yeah. It's
I bought it raw. There's provenance about it, which was told that somebody mailed it into them as a team in the '80s or late '80s, early '90s, and I know players were doing that stuff. They were signing back then, but maybe it
But
is, and
there's
I didn't
nothing
break
else
the bank.
stating that's just a word of mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Store.
it is, and it's listen, I knew going into it was raw, and
Yeah,
you guys knew about it, and I'm like, "Hey, if it's not, what I
no
paid
big
for it
deal.
is not even gonna make me cry."
yeah,
All
Um,
right, here we go.
yeah.
Ziggy.
Ziggy
Ziggy
might
got to
know.
know.
Yeah, before we get to Ziggy though, Manny says these grading companies grade trimmed, fake patch, and other cars on accident. They should put it in an authenticated holder. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. Ziggy, you're just catching up. We're basically Oz
yeah,
sent in a the Ken Carl card that he got at the National that was signed by Allen Iverson, authenticated on site at the National. And so he sends it out to PSA. He just wanted to get the auto authentication from PSA. They sent it back today saying that they could not basically do not holder that came back with do not holder that and they did not authenticate the auto. So
And got charged $50.
yeah,
55.
yeah. So and real quick, so this statement, I won't read the whole thing, I'll just get to the gist of it. Basically someone on a message board had a similar issue, but this was with a sketch card. And the statement from PSA, according to this guy, says we would not be able to authenticate the sketch card unless there is a gloss over it. Alternatively, if the item is signed, you could send it through the autograph encapsulation service. Then it goes on to talk about the cost and click here and click there. So yeah, I don't know. We still haven't been able to find a definitive answer on the site. So I don't know. Maybe after this airs, we can get a little feedback from somebody out there. Just yeah, it was yeah. So Ziggy, yeah, everything was sent with the Allen Iverson. It was just at exactly how Oz got the card. It was sent to PSA. All they had to do was scan the QR code in the back, and it takes you right to the authentication from
mhm.
TriStar and whoever else was there with
Yeah.
them. And yeah, so
Yep. Everything that they needed was there. It's just simple as turning the card over, scanning it, bang, you have the authentication. And all it was slab the card for protection and give the
PSA
auto
sticker.
authentication. Yep.
yeah.
That's it.
It was the
You know what the
easiest thing.
kicker is? That you send it back and it gets fully like graded, like goes through all the whole thing. They authenticate the card, they authenticate the autograph. Like that would be insane to just yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oz also sent the picture of him and Allen Iverson for further proof.
Yeah, well, sorry, the
You want
the the
provenance? I will get you provenance.
yeah, sorry, in the photo, the gentleman who signed the card was wearing a
Yeah, he had a
mask.
mask.
It can't be
Right.
authentic. We can't validate that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we tried a different company. It's obviously I think it's one of those things is yeah, exactly. Like Ziggy said the same thing. He goes, what's frustrating is not knowing why, her PSA rejected and there's no answer as to why. So hopefully Oz can find out a little something, something tomorrow because
Yeah. Well,
it
we
kind of
found all
sucks
this
not
stuff.
knowing. Yeah.
This was all like 4:15 today, so there was I doubt there would we our
Right.
chances were slim of getting everything
Mhm.
done. Looks like he's signing some other card. Is he signing a PNG? I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that looks suspicious, but yeah,
that
I
looks
don't know.
that looks
It's
sus.
it's
But yeah, it's tough. But you'll get some headway tomorrow. I mean, as long as maybe we'll get we need to get the
I'll tell
maybe the
you what,
submission number.
I will demand PSA go ahead and slab that puppy up because there's no reason. I've seen everything under this
Nope.
God's green earth that has gotten slabbed up by PSA. And you're
Correct.
telling me because it's a quote unquote art card that I'm not
Oh
trying to
yeah.
get it graded. It's
Mhm.
just the auto authentication.
And you guys said you've seen other art cards because remember I threw the tinfoil hat theory at you where I said
Yeah.
maybe they're getting heat from card manufacturers to
No, yeah,
not
there's
grade art cards or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that was it, but CSG.
yeah, I'm not sure, Ziggy, about asking if PSA has slabbed other Ken Carl cards. I'm not sure. Actually, Oz is the only one that I've seen autographed of Ken so far. Yeah, I mean, I've only been following Ken for a few months now, and I don't think anybody's.
Did the Jalen Hurts, like the original one with Sal Travato?
I
I don't know
don't
if they
believe
got that
that's
one signed.
no,
No.
I don't believe that's autographed. So
Mm.
it's just one of those things where you just want the autograph authenticated. You don't care.
Yeah.
You don't even care about the grade or anything
No.
because I saw the marker. It's kind of like bubbled a
Yeah,
little bit if
yeah,
you look.
yeah, yeah.
So it's not
Mhm.
even about that. It's just authenticated. That's
Authentication.
authenticated and protected. That's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
favorite card. Like I don't want anything to happen to it.
Yeah.
Now I already took it out its original one touch with the Ken Carl sticker. So now that's
Yeah.
ruined. I would have to send it back to Ken, or Ken send me a new slab with the the
Yeah.
sticker on it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
So-
up, Mr. Sports Card Therapist? We
Sports
love you too, bro. We love you too.
Yeah, apparently, Manny says Ken does have a Dak one, and he tried to selling it to him. Even Manny, a Cowboys fan, won't buy the Dak card, so that speaks volumes about that. Which, by the way, it's my turn. I'm up. Ken Carl contacted me today, so your boy is on deck. Got working on something special. He's never done it before, so I'm happy to be kind
Ew.
of breaking the mold a little bit. So can't wait for
So you got on the callback list, and he finally called you back.
Yes, I was back. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a while, but like his stuff is
Right after you had him on the show, probably, right?
basically, yeah,
Yeah.
basically. So
So he called
and it's
me.
always like a extra,
Yeah, he
Christmas
texted
or
me
whatever.
today with the same thing. Hey, buddy, you're up on the
Nice,
calendar.
nice.
So let's
Yeah,
get it
see, so
going.
Ziggy, yeah, see, this is like it's weird. Like I hope, I really do hope you get an answer, because he's saying about
Mhm.
auto authentication is critical for the long term. Opinions like grades come and go, but authentication is legally binding. That's, they're telling you, hey, this is why, this is the real deal. And it's,
Mhm.
dude, it's tough when the actual, like, it's on the sticker. It was on the card. Like, it's not like you,
Like,
it's not
I
like you
give you
sent it.
whatever evidence you need, bro,
Yeah,
but I don't think it was the auto itself. I really believe it has something to do where I think there was a mistake that they thought I was trying to grade either both
yeah,
or just the art card itself, the Ken Carl, and they looked at it and they're like, "Yeah, we can't do this."
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know. I
I
don't know,
know
but they
it's slightly thicker than a regular card, but then again, so are flawless cards, so are national treasures. So you can't tell me it wouldn't go into a PSA slab. It's nothing like ridiculous
yeah.
if it's in a one touch.
yeah.
I don't know.
In
So
this
you
day
think,
and age too, you don't know, maybe there was a mistake on their end, seeing what was asked of the card. I'm pretty sure it was submitted properly. Um,
yeah,
I'm sorry not to laugh,
from
but
them. Yeah.
Ziggy
yeah,
No says I want Ken Carl to make me one of those Bang Bus X-rated rookie cards. That would be fire. Then I can chase the actress for an auto. You know what? I would pay to see that, Ziggy.
I just want to see Ziggy.
Now that's some content, brother.
Yeah, I want to see Ziggy just running. Like, that would be cool. Like, he's running with the card. Like, yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
Sign
I
this.
don't know. So do you? Okay, so let's just say however the things go down tomorrow, and just knowing the way they operate is that nobody's gonna say, "Oh yeah, you're right, Oz, just send it back in."
Mhm.
Um, are you going to send it back in separately, like on a different like submission? Maybe the not the bulk, but whatever the next level up.
Listen, I want my card slabbed up by PSA, period, and the story. They should be
Yeah,
able to do it. There should be no reason why they can't. If I would just want my auto authenticated, which I have everything needed to get it
Yeah.
authenticated, there should be no issue. I want my card protected. I want it in the Slim Jim PSA fanboy, however you want to call it, slab. And there shouldn't be an issue. If I got to talk to Nat Turner to get this done, we're going to have to talk to Nat Turner, for goodness sake. I know people that know him.
you're right.
Okay. Cousin
Yeah.
John, get on the case, brother. The hobby is the people. I got connects, bro.
Yeah, you gotta tell them, like, I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Listen.
Many leather bound books.
Yeah,
The basement smells of rich mahogany. So now,
true.
is this technically going to be called like the Reading screw job, kind of like Bret Hart? Like Hart.
You know what? This may very well be. Shane might be rolling around like thinking, I'm
Yeah,
waiting for him to
I don't
pop
know.
up and
Yeah,
talk some smack. But yeah, man.
The PSA
Maybe it's
screw job.
PSA just getting back at me for talking smack on their slabs. I don't know.
bang, you got it.
I am kind of a big deal. So,
Foil
if
hat.
you want to stick it to the man, what better way than be like, hey, buddy, I heard you had a really nice grail card you've been waiting for. How about
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah,
jackass?
yeah. Again, the thing that now, like, processing it, it might be like, there was a confusion where they think, you wanted the card, because I know it was super evident on the sheet that we put in, and who knows, man? I mean,
Yeah, and
things
the
happen.
thing, like, what really makes me
So,
think it was that because when we did fill it out, you told me what should I put as the description, and we did put Ken
right,
Carl, 1 of 1,
yeah,
Allen Iverson, and but then we
Auto.
put obviously clearly auto authentication only,
Hmm.
not even
yeah,
graded, just authenticate.
And that
So
was
I
on
think
the
when they read the
invoice.
description, they weren't going to go ahead and put that description on the label because it's not a licensed card. So right
yeah,
then and there, I think they decided, oh, no, that we're not grading this card, even though we clearly stated auto only
yeah,
authenticate.
But
So
we
there's a
they
disconnect somewhere, but I truly believe, this is to be continued. This is gonna be something I'm
mm,
gonna keep beating this drum, and
yeah,
we gotta go ahead and muster up all the sources that we had. This is like almost like when
yeah.
we're bearing down and PSA has their hand on my nuts, and I gotta and I gotta do one of these, and I'm gonna get
my
all my
viral
sources of power and put right through my
the
nuts in the
viral
PSA
video.
hand.
I
Well,
got
yeah,
you. You know what though?
we can all pray the PSA passed the collection plate past you. You threw your $50 in, and they said thank you
Right,
very much.
Yeah.
yeah. No, you know what? Now that Manny's still in the chat here, like actually maybe when we're done here, reach out to these guys because they deal with that shop in Michigan that is a
Yeah,
big submitter.
yeah.
Like you said, you know a lot of people, and that's what's great about the hobby. I know someone's gonna
You know what,
yeah
Manny?
help you out.
I fooked up, you fooked up because I'm gonna send that damn card to you, and guess what? You're gonna go ahead and get it authenticated for me. You're gonna walk down with Mr. Courtney's husband, and you're gonna go ahead and get this slabbed up for me for opening your damn mouth. How about them apples?
There you go. So now that we have the people's mailman all fired up, um, what's next? What do we got cooking here hobby wise as far as what are you currently working on? Um, sets, pickups, stuff like that. Uh, man, he said he's going
Oh,
to. Yeah.
what is
Well,
that?
what's next is I got 8 of these puppies, these Stranger Things. If you could see that without the glare, but yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Um, so yeah, bro, I got 8 of these puppies that
Okay, so
I
it's gonna
am
be a
looking
long night.
rip,
We're opening
rip,
all
rip.
8, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm looking for the 101 11. Haven't seen that pulled yet, but I haven't really checked. But I've seen a couple people had some bangers. I know the great curator pulled out a nice 1 out of 11 and alpha in there, and there's
How's
some.
the secondary market on that stuff? You checking it out at all?
Um,
Or
I
is it
haven't
hitting
really looked,
much?
bro.
Yeah.
They have a couple of the. I've seen a lot of the base cards on there. Some big ones, but nothing crazy just yet. It's going to take a little bit of time for that market to see where exactly it's going to fall. But obviously, the ones that are signed or low serial number, they should have value to them. But I think the 101, if I'm correct, I got to look at it. I probably saying this incorrectly, but I think it's purple is the 101.
Okay.
So if I can find me a nice purple,
Yeah.
I don't care what it is, that would be pretty sick. So I believe, let's see, there's 8 cards per pack, 4 packs per box, so that's 32 cards. So 32 times 8 numbers. Neil, where we at?
Yeah, 16, 32. I don't know. I didn't know it was gonna be
246.
Oh,
math.
come on,
240.
numbers.
256.
Is that right?
256, 32, 8, yeah, 16. Yep, 256.
256?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I
because we
got
want to carry the
256
one.
cards.
Yeah, you forgot. You always got to carry the one.
Carry the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Damn
Mhm.
it, numbers. You had one job to do.
You didn't
So
tell me you were doing that one.
256 cards. I
We're
got a
opening all
chance to at
256.
least get one purple, one
Yeah.
of one.
And
which
you
would be
can still buy them too. I think the
yeah,
boxes
yeah,
are
yeah. This
still
boxes
available.
are still there. Yeah, you got jokes, Neil. It was a jokey
he's
joke.
got the jokes.
No, because every time you could still buy them on the website.
No,
Netflix
you
is
know
still
what?
selling.
With that, it's funny because we were so psyched up
Yeah.
about
We
getting
were.
this stuff.
All of our
And here,
theories.
like,
But yo, the hype was like,
right.
everybody was like waiting, for Netflix to go ahead and give us. They did that pretty cool. It was like, yeah, we're gonna announce it whenever the hell we announce it. So nobody knew when
Yeah.
it was gonna come out, and then they did it that Friday, and we were just making sure because Tony, when we were buying boxes, even like the Metal
Yeah.
Universe, or even what was the other thing that we got back in the day?
The MetaZoo stuff.
MetaZoo, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Shout out to MetaZoo.
Yeah.
We got some rare ones.
Stuff. Yeah. They're so rare. I don't even know where the hell they are in my house.
I got them. I'm about to rip
Yeah,
one of them boxes too. Get the New
we
Jersey
should.
Devil.
Yeah, we should just rip all that crap.
It's not crap,
Yeah.
sir. That's
Oh,
high quality merchandise.
okay. You
Just
said
because
so.
you know, your
Listen,
metal
all I
universe
know
didn't
is
pan out the way you wanted.
right, right.
Most of your
All I
crap's gonna
know
be
is
missing.
I have a Randall Cunningham card, jersey number on card auto on the way. Super excited about that. That
Mhm.
checks off another box, and then I think that's kind of like I have the one-on-ones and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to get that rookie sometime this summer, man. The price don't come down on those. The pop is only like there's only like 100 and some PSA 10, so it's not a crazy high. So I guess that's why the prices don't come down. But at
Yeah.
some point I want that. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, man. That was oh, that's what I wanted to say. So you know how like we always talk about like Oz is the AI guy, Neil, you're the the Coots guy. Like when you get those DMs from people, and I gotta find it. While you guys are talking, I'm gonna find it because you know he sent it to me and he was like, hey, I thought of you when I saw this card. Like that's kind of cool, man. To
That is.
like I yeah, it's awesome. Like I mean, I was at the show and I'm looking for Eli Manning's because the therapist is over there working his booth, and I'm like, yo, there's Eli's over there, and there's Eli's over there. So, um, look at this guy. Shout out to Sean, Victory Investments, go Chiefs.
Boo.
So, but yeah, it's and Rob's yeah. See that whole on card auto stuff, man. I
Yeah, it's
think that
addicted now, bro.
yeah, man,
Once you get one, you gotta keep them getting,
yeah.
so yeah, I would agree. If I were to get that rookie, it'd have to have Randall sign on there. I'd get two.
Oh, I have that. I have the
Oh,
rookie
you got the
signed
one,
already.
right?
I do.
And
Yes,
that's his
I
rookie?
do. Yeah, I do have that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
That's
you're
why I
good.
want the regular. Yeah, I had
Okay,
the.
so yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. I have that. It's actually a PSA 9 with a 10 auto. So
Nice.
yeah, Randall gets a lot. Randall does a lot. Like his auto, he really takes his time. Or I don't know if or he
Yeah,
just mastered it, but I see a lot of 10 autos with his. He does a real nice,
he
real
just has
nice.
style, making sure everybody has the correct marker.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, and what do we got? Yeah, Rob picked up the gold Manning. I was like, dude, there's a all of a sudden I'm looking at Eli Manning stuff. I'm like, it feels
Who would have
weird,
thought?
but
Who would have thought?
yeah,
Blasphemy.
Diehard Eagles fan looking for Eli Manning for the diehard Giants fan.
yeah, yeah,
That's what this hobby does, you know?
yeah, for
Because we
sure.
really have hate for Eli.
We used to get a lot
You
of
know what? It's
free.
not even hate for Eli. What would
No,
you
I
call it,
don't.
Tony? Sympathy?
Sympathy.
uh
I used to get a lot of free coffee at Dunkin' from him when the Eagles would win.
yeah,
Free
like
coffee
just
Mondays when they beat the Giants. He was always getting a free cup of coffee on Eli.
yeah,
I love
that's
Eli.
true. No,
Eli, I
but
like right now. Like he's always his sense of humor is it's pretty.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, he's funny to begin with, just the way he looks. You know what I mean? So it's like the whole package. When you look at, no, it's not. I'm not trying to bust on him, but he makes these faces, and it's almost like I don't know, like a goofy type. Like Peyton Manning's like the ultimate quarterback type dude. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, he
Ring
got
ring.
2 rings. We know, Rob. We know.
Yeah,
I'm
ring
not.
ring.
I'm not taking that away from him. What I'm saying is his persona. Like you had Peyton as like the big brother who just carried himself as the man, like the prototypical quarterback that go out there and get anything done, the sheriff. And then here comes Eli, and he just looked like the run of the litter, like what's this guy gonna do? And for the longest time, he was getting beat up, beat up, beat up, and then he
Yeah.
went and had those 2 unbelievable runs where he won the Super Bowls, and then he was back to being Eli. So, but now when the dynamic that he has with Peyton, he's holding his own. So I give props to Eli.
I'll tell you what, he made me laugh. So I don't watch it on Monday nights too much. But I'll flip back and forth to them sometimes. But there was an episode when they were doing their Monday night back and forth that Eli actually had me howling laughing when Peyton was reading like fan mail or comments or something like that, and somebody's comment was, Peyton looks like he's doing this, and Eli, why does it look like you're in your parents' basement? Like why look at Archie in your mom's basement? And he goes, well, no, I just have it there. Mom, meatloaf. Meatloaf.
it's funny.
I was howling when he pulled
He's
that up.
good.
I was
He's
like, all right,
good.
he's a funny dude.
Yeah,
I liked when didn't he get dressed up like as a college kid? Was
yeah,
it Penn
yeah. He
State?
went to Penn State.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
went to Penn State and
Yeah.
put the fake nose, the prosthetic nose
Yeah.
on, and
Yep.
he went out there and was doing his thing. That was pretty cool. That
Yep.
I gained a little respect for Eli. That going
That's
to
Yeah,
Penn
yeah.
State, rocking my alma mater.
So here it is. Shop to level_up_cards. He's the
Man,
one
Tony,
that
it only took you 49 minutes.
listen, when you have 38,000 DMs to look through, and
Tony the
I'm
whole
like,
time he's
listen,
like
look,
looking down. He's like,
yeah, it's in here
-1,
somewhere. I got here's make sure Oz wakes up, make sure Oz is online. And here's another one. Prepare Oz's show material. Here's another one that says make sure, I'm all about making the Oz shine. So that takes up a lot of my DMs here. But hey, so before we close out, Oz, I know you got a little mail day today. Why don't
yes,
you share that real quick?
yes, I got myself. Let's see if y'all could see that. I don't know if you could see. Can you read
Put the guy's
backwards?
stuff out there, man.
Name, just the name. P.O. box.
That's why I didn't zoom in. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
P.O.
like,
box.
oh,
Sir,
hey.
relax. Everybody, calm down.
Everybody
Anyway.
send something to that gentleman.
Yeah, that's my whole point.
Okay.
So anyway,
That was the
Mr.
P.O. box.
James Lubin hooked up your boy. I guess he heard me talking about receiving gifts and how much I love him after our episode, and I was talking about the commish hooking me up with that Mike Jaminski. Another, there he is, Mr. Lubin in the house.
There you go.
So yes, sorry James if I put your stuff on blast. I was just trying to show your name, wasn't even
Change
thinking.
your PO box tomorrow.
Yeah. You're gonna get flooded. That's okay. That's a good thing. We're gonna get you some stuff. We got to pay you back. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and I have no idea what it is. And the first thing I see is gonna be something very. I think Neil, you're gonna love this.
Is it orange? I see orange. I think.
Yeah. Neil, this is right up your alley.
Oh, that won't fit me.
No, it won't. But that's okay. This is something you put in a frame. I don't know what size this is.
It's awesome.
But it's very
cool.
small.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Check that out.
Love it. Nice. Flyers all the way, baby.
There you go.
We're going to get that #1 pick. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
They're not doing it right.
They're not doing it right?
No.
No?
No.
All right. It looks like we got some cards here, gentlemen. So we got the all-timer. We got Ty Detmer.
Wow.
Nice.
Bang. Yeah. Now these are, I've never seen these cards.
It's a Frank H. Fleer. What's that say?
These are Goudies. Goudy Fleers.
Goudy, talk about it.
Nice. Oh, Concrete Chuck. Chuck Bednarik. He waxed a couple Giants' asses back in the day.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a famous picture of him.
Yeah.
Oh, Oz, there's James commenting that hoodie's for your grand.
Oh, for my little guy. You're right. Yeah. See, James, you know what? That's why you're the man, bro. Thank you.
There you go.
Little EJ.
For you goof.
I knew that.
He's already got pop-up
EJ's his name. My wife wanted a Bible name, so they called him Elijah. So I'm gonna call him EJ.
Okay.
EJ.
So thank you, James, for little EJ, man. We got that nice flyers. Yeah. So then we got my man Irving Fryer. Everybody remembers Irving Fryer.
Okay. Nice.
Bang.
While you're doing that, Manny asked #1 pick or runner-up in the championship.
Runner up in the championship, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
That #1 pick don't mean nothing. We don't know if it's gonna be, ever pan out.
Yeah.
Ask the Sixers.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. All day.
Although if it's this year only, I'll take #1 pick.
We got
even that though. I mean, how many times has the next guy not been? So
yeah, there's only like one LeBron.
You think?
James. There's only like one LeBron James.
Commit. Bobby Hoying.
Yeah, Tony's all-time favorite.
There you go, my man.
The real #7.
The real #7.
So, Kamish, you're laying it down. This dude Bedard is the real deal. Holy
Connor Bedard is the real deal. He is gonna. He is a generational player.
You know what? They're always the real deal until they get into a Flyers uniform.
Well, he won't be. So
bang.
Whoa, hello,
Eagles gang, Buddy Ryan.
Pro set. Love that set, man.
Nice,
beautiful card.
Love that pro set.
All that stuff is like when we were in our heyday of collecting. Man,
now, Tony, you're gonna love this one, Kamish. Everybody out there, this is the banger of all bangers.
Look at Al.
Look at how young my man looks.
Look at the hair.
Al
That is-
Michaels.
that.
Is that a
that is
rookie?
awesome.
Hey,
That is
it
awesome.
probably is. I don't
I
know.
don't know how many Al Michaels cards are out there, so
I
that
don't
might
know,
be.
but I'm getting that one signed before he.
you go.
This is a nice Kenneth Gainwell,
nice.
who
Oh,
surprisingly, he finished
Nice.
the end of the year strong. So rookie
Mhm.
card. That's a nice John right there.
Kenny
Those
G.
pro set cards bring me back to riding to the 7-Eleven with my buddies and
Yeah.
sitting there planting our butts outside up against the glass, sitting out front, ripping wax and
Wow.
ripping that specific wax of pro set.
And we got my
That is
man
wild.
Fletcher Big Cox.
Oh, jeez.
Huh? What?
Don
happened?
Russ.
You know what? So last week you took advantage because I wasn't here, and you were
Yeah, he did.
you were wild and crazy Oz. So I had to, I had a meeting with the censors and
Oh
everybody.
God, for you,
What do
my
we
Devontae.
man
got here?
Devontae Smith.
Oh, nice, dude. That's a nice mail day, man. That is
That
awesome.
is, bro. The Slim
Good for
Reaper.
you.
Look
Take
at
that
this.
right to the Philly show, man.
Yo,
He's
but
gonna be there.
wait a minute.
Mm.
Wait a minute. We got some hotness. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for this?
There.
'Cause this
Are
is
you ready
about
for
to
this?
blow up.
Go on.
Bang,
wow.
bang, Michael gang host. What's
Oh,
up? Look,
wow.
my man Michael Jackson.
Wow.
That
is
one that's
cool.
on your left on the front now, I think. I think I had a folder with that picture on it when I was
Oh,
in
yeah?
elementary
Young
school.
Mike.
Oh man, and we even got my man AI dope.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
look at
awesome.
this, John.
Looks nice.
Got the
nice,
little
nice.
hologram.
Hologram?
Yo, James Lumen. We got some Charlie Garners, Kevin Gross. Man, I got a couple more. Yo, that's unbelievable, James. This is dope, man. You got the Flyers hoodie for the baby.
That's
Oh man,
dope.
listen, bro. James, you sir are the man. Thank you so much, bro. This means a lot.
Erica says, "Love that AI card." What's up, Erica? Thanks for checking in. Yeah,
Love
man.
it, Chica,
Anytime, dude. I haven't seen a bad Iverson card yet.
dude. And listen, and I don't mean to
PSA
talk like 'cause he's my
has.
guy.
Well,
But, like-
PSA has.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Commish
I
Wins the
jump.
chat.
I jump.
leave it to Commish to keep throwing, you know what I mean, the daggers. But no, honestly, it's like Allen Iverson is like the perfect model for any kind of card. Like any kind of card I get, I'm just like, yeah, that looks dope. And it might be just my Allen Iverson goggles, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. No.
Much love to the hobby Funkles from my man James Lumen.
Yeah, for sure. So before we get out of here, Commish, anything going on? There's Steve Splendor
Oh,
showing
now
up.
Steve wants to show up.
Now Steve wants to show up. No, I'd actually. So when I was on with Oz last week, and I grabbed.
Thank you for
met with
that.
that gentleman the day after, and I ended up getting myself not one, but two 1-of-1 Sean Couturier cards. One
Nice.
was the O-Pee-Chee Platinum 101 Golden Treasures from 2019-20, which was awesome. And then he also had a Young Guns, which is I had to learn what the hell they were. Was the Upper Deck buyback cards. So they do like, which I don't know why they call them buybacks, but they're basically just a re-release is what everything that I read found that, so in I think it was 2019, they did a re-release with some cards, and they happened to re-release his Young Guns with a 101 stamp on it, and I put it on my IG. But those were both they're my first 101 cards, so I kind of ticked that box on my hobby journey of getting one of those. So that was pretty cool. That was really, really cool.
Now, to slab or not to slab?
I'll be honest, I was actually considering getting that Young Guns 101 even signed at the carnival next month.
Ooh.
Like now you're really
I like it.
yeah.
I
He's like,
was
you know what? I'm
considering
taking a
it
101 and getting it signed. Nobody
'cause-
got this.
But it's not. It's I mean, it's a Young Guns, but it's not his. Technically, it's not a rookie. I mean, it's so weird. The card, if it didn't have the little 101 on the corner and the little silver emblem on the other corner, which said like Upper Deck 30th anniversary, like because even on the back of the card in the copyright it says 2011 12 Upper Deck Series 1. I'm like, I don't know anything about this card, so and Upper Deck didn't have a checklist. There's no checklist for that thing either, so. It's so strange, but it's legit. So
Nice. Well,
I thought
maybe
about it, but I'll just probably go Young Guns getting it signed.
maybe
As we
we'll see that.
speak, sports card dad is DMing me. He has no idea we're on live, but he just basically showed me all these things, Stranger Things cards that he copped, a bunch of dope ass.
So, you know what? Are we gonna do it or what? I mean, what's going on, man?
Let's see what.
We're gonna rip something, or I
And
mean,
now
Yeah,
you
we
want to
got
rip at an hour in?
we got 256 cards to
I
see,
don't
baby.
care. I mean, yeah.
You know what?
I mean,
But let me first give my shout out to Sports Card Day. I
uh,
told him I was gonna give him a shout out. He just asked me, have I been buying any of the new Stranger Things stuff? Stranger Things,
well,
season
you tell
4.
him, say, hey, listen, tune in right now, live and direct, and we're gonna make it happen.
We're gonna rip one open. I like the way you're like that, though. Like, so we gonna do this or what? It's like
Yeah,
you're out
I
on a
mean,
date. We had
yeah,
dinner, had
like
dessert. We
enough of
gonna
this. We've had
go back
dinner,
to your
we've had
place.
drinks. I've wasted so much money. Like, yeah,
$50.
Oh,
Now $50.
yeah, let's go. Look
Now,
at Oz. He's just like, oh, I don't. Why they put me on the spot?
do you know
bastard.
do you know which one that was from? Whether the box that you bought or one of the
This is my
boxes
box. Tony
that's
still
your box?
has all the other ones.
Oh, he has his in mind.
So
Okay.
this was
Yeah.
the special one of that Netflix sent me because they know I'm such a big influencer.
Yeah, put
Oh,
him on
that's awesome. You got that right from the lab.
Right from the
hardware.
bag.
right from the lab. Put him full screen, baby.
Yeah, I will. Once he we'll
Once he
let
gets
Oz
to the
have
nitty gritty.
yeah, we'll let Oz have the floor. So we're opening the Stranger Things. What's that called, Oz? Netflix.
The Billy Blanks.
This is
Yeah.
the Butcher Billy illustration cards, collectible trading cards.
Okay.
And that's the back of it right there. My man
And
Eddie doing his thing.
we're chasing 11, obviously, but the one
I'm
on
chasing
one.
anything
Anything.
short print, anything serial numbered, any lenticular cards. Oh, we got a nice.
Oh,
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 it's me.
He said, "Oh,
what?
Okay, so first off, we have a nice
Oh.
little Nancy lenticular card.
All right, Oz is
Okay.
gonna be leaving the room.
I'm gonna have to tweet. I'm gonna have to post that Oz is ripping, so
Bro, I'm
people
not
need to
even
come
ready,
see.
dog. I don't even have any of my thingamajiggers, my sleeves.
Oh,
But
just put them off to
I'll
the
save,
side.
I'll save that one.
Yeah.
So we got some base cards now. These are similar to the ones that I have.
Okay.
Yeah, from the
The only
national
difference is
back. Yeah.
these actually, they have the back of them with a little scene from, the character and a little description. So I got the Eddie right there, very popular character. Got the Will. These are all the base cards.
Okay.
I got the Hot to Trot, Mrs. Wheeler, Rob's favorite. Everyone's favorite hot wife.
Let me see if I can.
We got the
Oh,
piggyback.
nice. The piggyback. That's an awesome.
Oh, that's
card.
a cool card.
Yeah,
I love those art posters from the episode. Those are
This
great.
guy does Butcher Billy's pretty dope. Oh, this is dope too. So this is Papa,
Oh yeah.
and then you have Vecna up at the top,
Okay.
Yep.
and my last one before I show you the hit in this pack is the Massacre at Hawkins Lab. You see the Demogorgon in there opening up.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, and he got one there.
What's that?
Interesting. If you look at the bottom there, the 001, that's
Oh, okay. On the
Vecna's number. Now, I got
Cool.
the green 14 out of 50 Nancy.
Oh,
Nice. Man, right out the gate, you got the influencer special box.
Yeah, so that's the emerald green. So that was one pack. Nice. Betty, nice, exciting stuff.
that's nice. Now these what? How many packs did you say it was?
4 packs. So that was 1 pack.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. So, dude, I'm double broadcasting here. We're live on YouTube, live on Instagram. You guys can check out Oz
We
is
rolling like that,
ripping.
son.
See, like, and you don't want to rip it. You got, dude. That's a hot box.
All
Hot
right,
box.
now this I got the Stevie Boy lenticular.
Lenticular. Nice.
I like how it does that. That's pretty dope.
Steve the Hair Harrington.
Yeah. So we got the Nancy and the Steve. Look at that. Are they gonna get back together? Who
Back together
knows?
again. Look at
All
that.
right, I got the hit right there. That's a nice puppy. So some more base cards. We got the dive.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Butcher
Okay.
Billy we saw. That's the one that actually the great curator got the 1 out of 11.
Oh, I got you.
This is 11 in the Nina Project.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Underwater.
how many? Do you know how many hits per box or anything like that? Has there been any?
Let me see if it has the statistics in here.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Okay.
I have to check. Then here
Oh,
we have
dear
Dear
Billy. Yep.
Billy. No more lies. No more hiding. Max floating in the air. That went viral.
Mhm.
All the people were putting Max in Halloween floating up in the air. I don't know how they did it.
Yo, I don't know how that guy did that. The guy had like it was like floating in the air. I was like, man, that was
Yeah, that's
he had
pretty
a
cool.
lot of fishing wire.
So I got a gold.
Ooh.
Now this is out of 99.
Yep.
So this is that same one that we just saw earlier, the massacre
Okay.
at Hawkins
Yeah.
Lab. So this is a Butcher Billy.
Nice.
Dope. All right, so I
Nice.
got the green and I got the gold. So the gold is out of 99
So you
and
got
the green is out of 50.
you got a
All
little
right, two
shiny
more.
there.
Two more. Looks like every pack has a
Has
serial
something.
number,
Yeah. That's nice.
a lenticular card, and a serial number.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe so far. Yep, got another one. Okay, this one's not as good, but it's
Sheesh.
okay. So this one, this is our girl
Oh,
Erica.
Erica.
Can't spell America without Erica.
Huh.
Little Miss Sassy Pants. So we got some more base cards. This is a new one. The monster and the superhero.
Okay.
Some more Butcher Billy. This one's pretty dope. I love this one. The Hellfire Club. You got Vecna's hand over there.
Oh, that's cool.
And I
Nice.
believe that's when he got Chrissy up the very first time.
So this is all original art by this
This is
guy
original
based off of
Butcher Billy.
things
Yep,
in the show.
exactly.
Based off of the episodes.
I
Yep.
gotcha.
And so my hit that I got in this one is orange out of 199. Vecna's Curse.
Mm. All right.
So right there's the
Nice.
serial number.
Nice.
So we got the green out of 50, the gold out of 99, and then
So that
orange.
means that the
Is
purple's
this the,
coming.
is this the banger?
Yeah, the purple's coming.
This is it. We need some good juju.
That
I
the
need
last
some,
pack?
Last
I need
pack
some corn
magic.
nuts. Got any corn nuts?
Yeah. Actually, we do. We have some upstairs.
Oh,
All right, let's go. Finish with a bang here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're supposed to
Uh-oh.
be doing like the let's go and all the
bang, bang,
Yeah.
heat,
Yeah, you're supposed to do all
So we
that.
got the Lucas lenticular.
Okay.
Got the nice high top fade. Oh, snap. Put that right there. Oh, I got another. Ooh, couple more art cards before we get to the banger. We got the Hail Lord Vecna.
Okay.
Pretty dope. We got This Is Music from my man Eddie. This is music.
That's a cool card.
Love that with the guitar.
Oh, nice.
And the banger of all bangers, the Bald Eagle, Murray.
Yeah. Murray.
Okay.
Love that card. That's super dope. And we got the gold out of
Drum roll.
99.
Oh, there you go.
There
Let's
you
go.
There
Sexy
you go.
beast, you. Love you.
There you
Getting
go.
my 10 card, all of you 1-1. Ooh,
Nice.
not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all. See? And now you got 7 more boxes to go.
Yep.
And
I'll definitely have all the base cards, so I'll be able to
Gotcha.
build a set out of that.
gotcha. Dope, man. Well,
Nice.
like I said, I did a double a double broadcast here. We got the IG live up here behind the computer. But yeah, that's dope, bro. That's it's nice way to end the live tonight. You got a couple hits.
There you go.
Now you
Yeah.
can dream about the next ones. So, but fellas, thank you once again for joining in the chat. Appreciate everybody checking us out. Did even a little bit of a IG live here at the end. So,
Love it.
yeah, man. So again, check us out. New episode dropping Monday. Oh, we got a nice guest this week too. Yeah, yeah, we're excited about
Very,
that, man. We
very
had,
nice guest.
yeah,
Very
very nice.
informative. I
Yeah,
mean, crazy information. This dude, you want to talk about this guy has his hands into everything in the hobby, literally. So you definitely don't want to miss Monday's episode.
yeah, yeah. Nice, short, sweet, jam packed with information. Though, like
Yep.
we that was fun. And dude, real quick, like just thinking of the people we're getting to start to talk to, just
Yeah, we got the commish, we got
yeah. Oh well, the
Splenda,
commish, once
Manny,
yeah,
Commissioner Corky.
we got
Jamie.
commish, Manny, Splenda, cats like that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all uphill from there, right? So, hey, so once again, thank everybody for checking us out. Again, check us out Monday. Follow the commish at Irish Flyers Collector. You got Oz at Oz underscore 38 underscores the people's mailman underscore. And check me out at cousins underscore collectibles. With that said, peace out, everybody.
Peace. Bang bang.